How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time we're using Sylvans. I know you guys probably expected Insect Queen, but this ain't Insect Queen, dude. I did pull a little bit extra after making the video. I spent an extra 20 bucks to get cards that I needed, and I did not get them. I have 0 copies of that Ultimate Cocoon of Evolution or whatever to summon Insect Queen. So I have Insect Queen. I have her at like twice, but I can't summon her from the deck, which kind of sucks. Which means I'm probably gonna go for more budget versions, which is kind of redundant because I'm running the actual URs, so it's really dumb. But whatever, we got Sylvans, which is a fairly budget deck. We got most of the Sylvans are rare, and we did not even get a single Como Shrumo. Como Shrumo would have been awesome to get like up to 5 excavations, which would be beast in this deck, and to pop your back row if a Como Shrumo is excavated, which would be amazing, but we don't have them, so we're dealing with other alternatives to deal with back row. We're running 1 copy of Gigaplant. I did manage to get a Gigaplant. This guy is amazing. I try to get this guy out like as soon as I can with a Rose Lover, normal summoning him, and then summoning like Hermit Tree or something. And once you got your Hermit Tree out, you just start like drawing for days, and it becomes OP. But whatever, we got 3 Hermit Tree, 3 Rose Lover. Rose Lover, really good for pulling either of these two out of the hand when she is in the grave, so not a bad card to add in this deck. We're running 2 copy of Sylvan Flower Knight. This guy is just pretty good for controlling the cards that you're going to excavate. Also, he is an 1800 beater, so he's okay as well. Not a bad card to actually use. So, and that's pretty much it for that guy. We're also running triple Marshal Leaf. You're gonna want triple Marshal Leaf. This card is amazing. If this card is excavated, you do get to destroy an opponent's monster, which is beautiful. It's amazing. I don't think it'd be very useful against Insect Queen because of her ability, but we'll find ways around that. But we do get the ability to destroy monsters with this and setting up an OTK. We're also running 2 copies of Peacekeeper. This guy is pretty cool for special summoning a card from the grave, like one of these guys. And it summons them if he is excavated. You can also summon it, but you kind of don't want to because it's so weak. But you can special summon it. So if you are in a desperate situation, you could try to special summon it somehow. We're also running 1 interesting tech card, which is Magical Merchant, because it's a cheese card, dude. This one excavates all the cards in your deck for the most part, at least until you hit one of your back row cards. So you're gonna excavate and get a whole bunch of effects. You're gonna get a whole bunch of effects with this guy. So I think Magical Merchant is pretty cheeky. You kind of have to have a certain build for it though, because I don't know, man. I think this guy, I just kind of splashed it in. Because if in the situation that it does go off, ooh, it'll be crazy. And the worst case scenario, I do get a back row added to my hand. So that's still not that bad. We do have 2 copies of Hey Trunade. Hey Trunade is pretty cool. I'm using this to kind of avoid my opponent's back row, since we do not have those Como Shrumos, which would have been so much more useful over a Hey Trunade. Hey Trunade just bounces all their set back row back to their hand. So they can, it will kind of force them to activate any mirror walls or anything they have, just to protect themselves for that final turn, but it's still a really good card. If you don't have Hey Trunade, you could probably also run Anti-Magic Arrows. It probably does around more or less the same thing, since we're trying to clear their field and attack directly for game. We're running 1 Fragrant Storm. I cut this down to 1. I was running it at 2. But this card, ideally, I'm running it because I can get rid of any of these little weak ones on the field, and I can get rid of them to draw 2 cards for the most part, because I'm most likely going to hit into a plant type. This is really good in case the mirror match, because if our opponent's got some crazy big boss monster, that Fragrant Storm is going to protect us, because we're going to be able to destroy their card and then draw 2. Most likely. We are also running 2 Wall of D. This is because of the Insect Queen matchup. I do feel like if we do go up against them, this is the only card that will save us. It'll make her a lot weaker, and then we can potentially run her over. And we're also running it with Aroma Strategy, so this should make our deck function a little bit better, since we're always able to see the top card on our deck. But that's pretty much it for the deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked, and let's see how we do today. Alright, who's first? A Japanese player. They're Plat 3, dude. Alright, so we got a Jaden Yuki. You never know what he's using. He could be using a restart or something. I'm going second, though. I'm going second. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I do have that new mat. I actually kind of like it. Also, Aroma Strategy automatically makes you think of Hazies. So they might think I have Hazies, which is kind of crazy. So we do have that Magical Merchant. Okay, you're running straight heroes, but no extra deck. So, alright, cool. So we got that Martial Leaf. Let's see, what can we do? I have a Martial Leaf on the top of my deck. I would like to straight up set Magical Merchant. We're actually going to get to test out the cheese right away. I'll set a Wall of D. We're going to go ahead and end. It's the best we got for now. I would really like to see them actually trigger my Magical Merchant. I think that'd be really hilarious. But this deck can thin it like crazy. So we got Wild Heart unaffected. Unaffected. But not necessarily a bad thing, because we can make this guy way weaker, so at least we don't take damage. So get wrecked. I do get my flip, so let's go ahead and show him what we're playing, dude. Martial Leaf, there goes one pop. We're gonna pop that one guy though. There we go. We get a free. Oh, that's too good. Alright, so we can go for Peacekeeper right now. You can activate this guy to target this. I think I'll still get its effect. And yes, Martial Leaf, activate your effect to pop this guy, because he's unaffected by the Wall of D. So we want to get rid of him right now. Get wrecked. And then summon the Martial Leaf. Ooh, too good. Alright, I'm liking this so far. We don't get our effect for Martial Leaf this turn. But let's see, we got another Martial Leaf, dude. Alright, so we already have all the Martial Leafs in hand, so there ain't no more popping. We can't destroy any more monsters. Next card is a Hate Runade. So what we can do right now, it's not like I can really tribute anything, which normally in this situation I would have at least a big monster in hand, but they're all at the bottom of the deck, dude. If I summon a Martial Leaf, I get to put Hate Runade at the bottom of the deck, which is not bad, I guess. And I really don't need Magical Merchant on the field anymore, but whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and summon this guy. I'm a target too. He's like a mini Komoshumo, because Komoshumo could hit up to 5. This guy hits 2. So, get that to the bottom of the deck, and oh, there you are. He lets me pick my next 3 cards. So, what's my next order? I do want this, then this, then it doesn't matter, dude. It's as long as I get my Gigaplant. So, I think we're good. We're going to go ahead and try to attack. If he does have Wall of D or something, I mean, it sucks for my monsters, but it's not that bad. Alright, it's not that bad. I'll take 300. Next turn, I don't know. I could just lose my monster right now, because I feel like he's gonna summon something bigger and attack me and deal a lot more damage. More damage than I would like. So, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. Alright, so we're good, we're good. And if he does attack, I mean, I also have a Wall of D. And he knows I have Wall of D. So we're basically just trading Walls of D. He's gonna use the Cosmic Cyclone. I'm gonna call it fair enough. At least we lowered his life points, so he can summon something big. Yep. I'll take the 300 if that's what he wants to deal. Oh, he actually is gonna power up Alias, I think. I think Alias powers up. Because his deep... Oh, okay, he didn't do it. It's only in the attack, right? Yeah, it has to have lower attack. Since he had lower attack than this guy, he wouldn't have gained the buff. But we do got that Gigaplant. Awesome, dude, awesome. Meaning we can go for our main play, which is Rose Lover. Activate your effect in the grave. Let's go ahead and special that beautiful, beautiful Gigaplant. I only have 1 copy of this guy. I would run him at 2, maybe, if I could. Now I'm going to go ahead and normal summon him. I do have to be careful with his field spell. So we're going to have to special summon one of the big boys. And what's the next card on my deck? It's the little flower guy. Alright, that's cool. So I get to activate my effect, and I get to draw. Alright, so send him to the grave, and I got to draw. And we get the Flower Knight effect. I am okay. Well, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Put that at the top of the deck, dude. And now, if he did have back row, I would be able to bounce stuff back. But I think I might have game if I'm mathing correctly. I don't know math, dude. But yeah, I think I do have game. I think I do have game. Music changed. Alright, so let's go ahead and 27. over the 300. Probably doesn't have Karibo, and should be game. Get wrecked, dude. Yeah, I think it's we're getting that DC glitch, but that's pretty much it. We got that game, dude. Yep. All right. So that connection error, it just means we win, and I think there's some kind of like, I don't know, it's some kind of glitch where like the voice lines or whatever don't sync up perfectly. I think that might be it. This deck is a lot of fun, dude. This deck is a lot of fun. Let's check to see if it actually gave us the win. Yes, it did. Alright, not bad. But this deck is a lot of fun. We're going to keep going. Next duel. Alright, who's next? Let's see. We got Tommy Gila 13. Alright, so we do get to show off the power of our plants. I don't know. It's like new plants. So we're gonna try to block this guy from ranking up. So we got that awesome new map. And alright, we already have this. Not bad. What's the next card on my deck? A Wall of D? I'm going to get to draw that Wall of D. It is Ancient Gears, though, so it might not work 100%. So we do have to be careful. Alright, so he's setting. Double set. Oh, man. Okay, you know this guy's actually a tryhard. Like, you know he's actually trying to rank up. So he's got an Ancient Gear Soldier. No extra decks. You know he's not running that cheese. Not running the Fusion cheese deck. So what's the next card? Hey, Trunade. Oh my god. Alright, so that would usually mean best card to set in this situation might be Rose Lover, because my Magical Merchant's just gonna break for the most part. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that. Come on, dude. Let me set my Wall of D, even though it's probably useless. Unless he gets an Ancient Gear Knight. If he does get that, then I'll be alright. So we have not revealed what we're playing yet. For the most part, we could be running Hazies according to them. So they might be trying to counter Hazies right now. So let's see what they got. Alright, perfect. They got the Knight. So that means that Wall of D is viable. Like, we can activate it. That is if he attacks. And he's most likely will attack with Soldier. Alright. So let's go ahead and get that Rose Lover in the grave. No problem. 21? How can you resist attacking? Yeah, there it is. You can't resist attacking. Let's activate that Wall of D. Weaken him. Right now that we can. Alright, so pretty good. Now his monsters are way too weak to do anything. But if he does have Ancient Gear Golem, I'm a little bit scared. So, draw. That Hey Trunade is actually pretty good right now. Could bounce back all his stuff and go on the offensive, but not exactly what I want. I would want to draw Gigaplant. I don't like sending it to the grave, because if I send it to the grave, it's usually not a very good thing. So I might as well summon Sylvan Marshaleaf. And should I activate the effect? I don't think I will. There's no point in milling Gigaplant. There really isn't. So right now what we could do is bait out that back row. Baiting out back row is really important right now. So let's go ahead and attack over the one with 0. To deal the most damage we can. Alright, so Econ. Alright, good. Get baited. We bait out the back row, dude. Bait out the back row. I didn't want to waste Hey Trunade until we can guarantee that we have game. And that's usually once I do get that Gigaplant. So and we already got the Rose Lover in the grave. We got that Rose Lover in the grave, Gigaplant on top of the deck. I'm pretty sure we got some plays next turn. As long as we get to mill the right cards. Because if we do summon Gigaplant, there's not much else we can do. We can't really summon any other big threats. So we'll just have to be careful. So for right now, my opponent could tribute. He could just summon for a big monster. That would be kind of scary. And if he does, well, I mean, I do have Gigaplant. So, alright, the defense looks good. I like it when they go into defense, because that means they got nothing, dude. They got nothing. Alright, so far so good. I'm keeping my Marshaleaf for another day. You will survive once more. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw. And what's the next card? Ooh, the tree. Alright, alright. I would like to try to extend my plays a bit more. Because you know he's got set cards. You know he's got set cards. And I do want to try to bait out more back row. gotta try to bait out the back row. So let's attack. I guess that one. It doesn't matter anymore. It really doesn't matter. But we do want to bait out some activations here. Alright, so we know they have possibly a Wall of D, which is good because we can bounce it back with Hatronate. If they have any floodgates and stuff like that, then they're gonna get wrecked. But we don't know if they have a floodgate right now because we don't know about their activation on summon because we didn't summon. We set this guy. So Ancient Gear Soldier, not bad. You can actually run me over, which is not a bad thing right now because let's see. You gotta attack Martial Leaf. There you go. Alright. There it is. Alright, so now we do get to add our tree, which means we're gonna try to go off right now. We're gonna try to go off as much as possible, or you know what? I could also flip this guy, but it'll just add Fragrant Storm to hand, which might be a good thing. So let's go ahead and activate this real quick because we're gonna try to cement that victory. So let's go ahead and activate. I'm going to try to make as much progress as possible because we know they might have a Wall of D or something. They have an activation, so they could chain to this. That could be Econ. No, not Econ. It could be a Super Rush, which they chose to not activate. Alright, pretty good. So now we can go ahead and go for our smart play, which is activating the Rose Lover. Now we're just hoping they don't have a Karibo. That would really suck. But we're going to summon that Gigaplant. Summon Gigaplant. Gemini summon. Activate your effect to special again. Oh, that's too busted, dude. Too busted. Get this guy out. Oh, too good. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and add that Fragrant Storm to hand. So we're going to go ahead and flip. We're going to put this guy in attack position. Too bad we can't kill him with Fragrant Storm. So the next card is... Oh my god. Next card is Hatronate. So that means, hey, this guy is not really necessary right now. He doesn't really help. But he does have 0 attack with this guy. So he's not going to put him in attack position anytime soon. So I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and start attacking. Alright. So, 27 right here. That is no Karibo in hand. There's no Karibo in sight. They could still go for an Ancient Gear Golem and completely destroy me. So we do have to be careful with that. But as soon as we get the chance, we want to get rid of Magical Merchant. Want to actually go up against somebody. Oh, yeah, you got the Golem. You got the Golem. I knew it. Alright, so this is where it gets dangerous. I can take a massive amount of damage if they attack the Merchant. If they power up Golem, I'm screwed. Completely. Yep, I'm screwed. No, we were so close. I pulled a risky play with that Magical Merchant. I wanted to draw this card so I can activate his effect and get more draws. But, nah, it didn't work, dude. It didn't work. Alright. Also, I didn't want to send Hatronate to the bottom of the deck because I knew they were going to set more back row. And, you know how it's going to work. So this is 34 direct. I think it just DC'd, maybe. So, I think that's just a straight loss. Alright, fair enough. Next game. Alright, last duel. Let's see who's next. We got Seraph number 30. Or Seraph 30. Plat 2 from Germany. We got a Bones player. Alright, so this should be interesting. I wonder if we're going to be seeing some Red Eyes zombies. Or just some regular zombies with no Red Eyes. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we do get to... Yeah, that's definitely zombies. Alright, so we're going to get to actually test out our deck against zombies. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we have a Hermitry in hand first turn. We have this. We have Hermitry on top of the deck. Not necessarily the kind of cards I want on top of the deck, to be honest. But we do have this. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. The Wall of D is really good against zombies. So, whatever. We'll see what we got. Okay, yeah, it's Red Eye Zombies. They got straight meta, dude. They got straight meta. Or it used to be meta. I don't know how they're keeping up in the meta nowadays, but they're still pretty fast. So that's 2 Red Eyes in the grave. Obviously, I don't know, they get that draw. It could have been anything. I was thinking they're adding Red Eye Spirit, but that's the other card. Or, not Red Eye Spirit. Red Eye is it Spirit? Yeah, Insight's the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, Spirit summons from the grave. Alright, so we could straight up set the Wall of D. They didn't summon anything. There's no chain right there, so I'm going to... What do we got? Martial Leaf? Ugh, I really don't want to mill Martial Leaf right now. Martial Leaf would be a terrible, terrible mill. I could try to bait out the back row real quick. So, Hey Trunade could bounce everything back to see if he does have any Red Eye stuff. So he can chain them real quick and then summon. And then I can try to do my stuff. So let's do that. Let's be smart about it. Hey Trunade, he didn't even chain. He can't chain. Alright, smart, smart. Did I set this? I think I said that twice. But whatever. Let's summon Martial Leaf. We're not going to activate its effect. No. I do not want to mill a Martial Leaf because that would be bad. So, 15 to the face. Not bad. I don't know what those set cards could have been, but they could have been econs or something. So, whatever. It could also be that they just kind of bricked. If they really don't have a monster, then what is it, like set 2 or 3 and a monster maybe? No monster! Oh man. Oh man. All right. Wall of D on top of the deck, dude. All right. So all that means is I don't want to mill or not mill, excavate or send it to the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna summon Martial Leaf. We're gonna go straight beatdown right now, dude. No, we're not. And this is the beauty of having aroma strategy, yeah, because you get to look at the top card, so you know whether you want to mill or not. So if they do have a econ, wall of D, anything, they might as well activate it now. So it's a wall of D. All right, fair enough. I do have my own wall of D, so I'm okay for the most part. But we do have the power of the Hey Trunade, though. So what's next? We got another wall of D. It looks like they don't have monsters. They don't have monsters! Alright. Wall of D. I am going to have to risk summoning a Hermitry right now. Like normal summoning. I'll switch to defense. Okay, there was no activation, no prompt. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, dude. If this can get through, that would be insane. Alright. They definitely have something on the summon. That could be Econ, that could be Floodgate. Yeah, alright, Econ. Not bad. We do have the protection for it, so we're good, we're good. We do have the effect, too, so we can go ahead and activate his effect. Why not? Send a Rose Lover to the grave. Oh, busted, dude, busted! Too good! Rose Lover, do your thing! I have another Hermitry in hand! Oh, that's too good. That is too good. Hermitry, get out here. Alright, I know I have a monster on the top of the deck. What is it? Another Rose Lover. Let's mill her. Send her to the deck. Send her to the grave, I mean. Oh, man. And we drew another one. We drew another one for next turn. Oh, this is too good. I don't want to potentially lock myself into a Zing Zhen Hu or whatever. So we're going to try to swing for 27 in game. Quick and easy game. They had no monsters. They completely bricked.
How did I lose?
How did you lose? You sent all your red eyes to the grave. Alright, so that was pretty cheeky. I am really liking Sylvans. I think they're a lot of fun. The ability to just kind of play off the top of your deck is really, really cheeky. So far, so good. This deck is looking pretty good. It's actually fairly budget. The Hermitries, everything is mostly rare. So it should be easy to pick up. The only things that are, I guess, a little bit of a challenge are the SRs, which are Gigaplant and the Como Shrumos, which are pretty necessary in the deck. Hey Trunades are also really good. You could just mix and match them how you want, and it'll make the deck fun either way. But whatever. Let's check our score real quick. 4,400, dude. That's about the score I get when I speed farm freaking Cyrus. I'm not getting all my Roid cards. I really am not. But whatever. That's pretty much it for today. Let me know if you guys have any interesting ideas for Sylvans. I think they kind of just work as is. Like, you have to have a whole bunch of Sylvans and maybe a few extra plant support cards like the Rose Lover. I considered combining them with Arrow Mages or Aromages or whatever. But I don't know, man. I just don't think they don't help each other that much. They kind of do, but you might lose consistency. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.